Hello again, Lori here from Gathering Time and Grace. I hope everyone's doing well. A little bit of a dull evening. It's Thursday out today, but I'm sure nicer weather's on its way. I have a tiny little thrift haul, and then I was just going to go over a few things in my Canada journal, and that would be it for today. So my girlfriend had placed an order with Temu and shared some of her items with me, which was very generous of her. This is a reading list tag. Quite nice, actually. So I'll certainly be able to make use of those. And then some envelopes. Those are kind of cute. So yeah, a little car sticker. And then these are really nice. These are the library cards. So those would be lovely to have. So I'm very happy to have those. Thanks, Kim. So definitely be making use of all of those. And then I was at our local Goodwill. It's at the next town over. And they had a set of these Time Encyclopedia and Gazetteer. I just picked up two. They were $3.79. So I don't really need any more books, but I love the embossing on them. And they are from 1929. And I just had gone through them and picked the ones that I thought that I could use the most out of. The paper's nice. So, yeah. Some interesting items in it to pull. Blowfly there. Game birds. I think there was some farm animals in here somewhere too. In this one, maybe the other one, I'm not sure. Oh, there they are. Modern dairy. And an up-to-date barn. And then some prints of horses and cattle. And nice pages. So, yeah, I was happy to have them for the price. Sail ships, boats, various. Cool. Oh, butterflies, nice. Fighting forest fires. I don't think that hose would help our forest fires now. Fire train. Do we still have fire trains? I don't think we do. I'll have to read up on that. And some maps to make use of, so yeah. And the second one is just the same. And again, $3.29. It was interesting. I was going through the books, looking at them, you know, deciding I knew I was getting two, and just the ones that, you know, I could pull the most from. And the young lady standing beside me, she said, "Are you going through those books to look for money?" And I said, "No, I'm going through them to look for the pictures I might want to use in some projects." It was kind of cute. Colorado Bridge, that's interesting how they're building that through the rock. So yeah, I'm happy to have these two. I know black covers aren't as popular and don't sell as much, but I myself quite like them. But I might, haven't decided quite yet, but when I start to work on them, I might edge them in gold. We'll see how that goes, but I'm quite happy to have those two. Whoops. And my last item was also from, where was this from? Oh, okay, Value Village, and it would have been the 30% off on the Tuesday. So this I really, really like. Art Forms in Nature by Ernest Haeckel, and there's 100 plates. And they are beautiful for journals to pull out and use. They're black and white. Look how lovely they are. I'm so excited to have this. That is so cool. yeah, very happy to have this. 2 types of seahorse, a dragonfish and a frogfish, with a variety of fish scales. So that's interesting. And various species of crabs and crayfish. Various species of lichen and liverwort related to the mosses. So this was an exciting find. I can see making great use of this in journals. Now, if it wasn't, well, I guess 2-sided's okay if you're making it into, you know, a page, but otherwise you have to make a choice. But yeah, very, very interesting artwork. Fascinating. Love it. There we go. So that was my small treasures from the last couple of weeks. I don't really need anything else, honestly. And then I just did a little bit of work on my Canada journal. I made some clusters, 4 of them. And then I did just a little bit of work inside. I have packages of Canadian stamps, so I just did a little collage along the paper edge there. And then I did, I had several of these first day of issue envelopes. So this one is Paintings of Canada, the Alaska Highway between Watson Lake and Nilsen, National Gallery, Ottawa. So I think this was probably the 70s. I'm not able to really read the date, but 8-cent stamp, sometime around there, maybe the 80s. And then I put a picture of these 2 lovely ladies with their hats and furs on outside there. I thought that was kind of iconic of Canada back in the day. And then on this side, this says the Noisy Bunch after lunch at POW 1932. So that's a bevy of beauties right there. So that's all I've actually got done. My husband had some surgery, so that took a week or so. And then of course our pup, he got neutered, so that was a week or so. So I was tied up with that and other family things. So I just come out and work a little bit when it's warm enough, because I'm too cheap to turn the heat on in April. But anyway, it'll warm up soon enough, I'm sure. Anyway, that's all I have for today. So stay well, and I will talk again soon. Bye-bye.